Jai Hind. So let's continue with our interview series. We've done the initial part as to about your education, your extracurricular, co-curricular activities, your friends and teachers. Then interviewing officer will cross question on all this. Then he may ask you as to why do you want to join army or defense forces if you're going for navy or air force. Why do you want to join? Now, there are various answers that candidates offer. The most popular one being that I have passion to serve my country or I have passion to join defense forces. Now, moment you say you have, you want to serve your nation. Now, remember, in defense forces, we also don't believe that it's only defense forces which serve the nation, because we feel anyone who's doing his job sincerely, he is also serving the nation. A person who's mopping the road to clean it, and he is doing it honestly, he is also serving the nation. And any a teacher who's doing his job honestly, teaching the students, is serving the nation. So everyone who's doing his job honestly is serving the nation, right? So it may not be appropriate to say that yes, you want to serve the nation, but then you can serve the nation in so many other ways. This is not the only way where you can serve the nation. So this reason possibly we do not buy directly. Second thing is, some of you say that in any case, if you give me job security and pay and perks, then there are so many other jobs which you give you job security and pay and perks. Job security, you can join postal services, railways, they also government jobs. So there is a job security. In fact, you have unions also to look after you. In defense forces, you can't even make a union, right? So, and if you say the money part, then of course corporate jobs are far better. You prove yourself and you can get 10 times, 20 times the salary that a defense person is getting. So that reason also will fall flat. And if you say that you are passionate to join defense forces, then naturally interviewing officer has the right to ask or see in your PIQ form, did you join NCC? Because how does, if a child wants to join defense forces, why does he want to join? He wants to join because he wants to wear that uniform. Has he done his effort to wear a uniform? And the easiest and fastest you get uniform is by joining NCC or maybe by joining scouting and guides, right? So have you done that? Or if you are going for a graduate entry and you say you are passionate to join defense forces from childhood, you've not done your NCC, you've not appeared for NDA examination, and you say you've been passionate to join defense forces from your childhood, that means there is a contradiction. You've just made up this answer. It's hollow. Understood? But if you've genuinely done NCC, you've appeared for NDA, maybe you've not been able to qualify. That's a different issue. But if you've done that, that kind of supports your claim that you've been interested in joining the defense forces. We also get some vague reasons. I got one when I was interviewing a candidate. He said that I want to be a defense officer because defense officers get beautiful wives, right? So people have different views, but I'm sure this should not be the sole reason or the reason that you want to join defense forces. There's far better and bigger reasons for which you should be joining. And to my mind, uh, if you are joining for uniform and adventurous outbound lifestyle, these are the only two reasons which will hold ground. Because if you give me any other reason, then I can sell you any other job which you can do. But if you give me these two reasons and if you genuinely believe in these two reasons, then obviously I cannot sell you any other profession. Then you will be able to justify that you want to join defense forces. Another question associated with it is, what happens if you are not recommended this time? Right? Now, what happens if you're not recommended this time? I am told that, sir, I have got so many chances left and I have got so much of age, so I will continue appearing as long as my last chance is there. Now, this answer on the surface looks very nice, but it is also loaded with foolhardiness. Understood? Say I have appeared once, twice, three times, then I should get a message that maybe there's something drastically wrong. Either I should correct that, or maybe Defense Forces is not meant for me, or I am not meant for Defense Forces. Right? So, and in any case, your answer should be that, sir, I will analyze my mistakes, I will correct them, I will try again. And if he says, suppose this does not happen, then obviously you should have some alternate career, right? Suppose you've, were recommended in the SSB interview, but medically doctor says you got this permanent disability, you cannot join Defense Force. So maybe you're colorblind. I didn't know all these years, and doctor tells me you're colorblind, you can't join Defense Forces. Now I should have some backup plan with me, right? Because the army also works on backup plans. If this plan fails, what then? Then you should have some backup plan, plan B, right? So what is my plan B? That plan B cannot be a competition for a competition. Plan B has to be some permanent plan. Maybe you want to do post graduation in a particular subject and get into teaching, or you want to be an engineer, so you will pursue your engineering outside and be an engineer. So these can be your permanent plans, but your permanent plan cannot be, sir, I will appear for civil services, right? So that is not a permanent plan, but that is also competitive exam. That may happen, may not happen. And second thing is, simply saying that I will try hard next time and appear for this SSB again. Now this try hard is a loaded question, loaded answer. Suppose you want to go out from a room, and instead of going from the door you want to go out through the wall, so you will not be able to go out. And next time you say, sir, I will try harder. Now you're trying even harder to go out through the wall. Will you be able to go out? Answer is again no, you will not be able to go out, because you need to analyze your mistake, that you are going through the wall. You should have tried to go through the door. Correct your mistake, that means turn your direction from the wall to the door, and then try again. Now with least amount of effort you will be able to go out from the door. So that should be your answer to the question, and that should be your answer to whole lot of problems that you have in your life also, that you will analyze your mistake, correct them, and then try again, right? So that should kind of support that why do you want to join Defense Forces. And second thing is, once you say that I want to join army, then you should also know the questions related to army, like who's chief of the army staff, who's chief of defense staff, then what is the latest equipment that army is buying, right? Where are they buying it from? What are the characteristics of that equipment? And main equipment of other defense forces also you should know. You see, if I am keen on joining a particular career, then I should be interested in that career. Like I'm sure most of you will have your favorite heroines or sports persons. So if I ask you about those sports people or the favorite heroine that you have, I'm sure you'll be able to tell me in great detail what are their likes, what are their dislikes, where do they belong, whether they're married or not married, their first movie, last movie, the latest movie. You'll be able to tell me everything. And where has he played, that footballer, which club he belongs to, which country does he belong to, how many matches he's played, how many goals he's scored, how much per annum salary he gets. You'll tell me everything because you are interested in that. Same way, if you want to join Defense Forces, then you should be interested in Defense Forces like you are interested in that heroine and a sports person. So know more about it. And these days it's easier. Google Baba will tell you everything that you want to know, right? So do that bit of research before you come for the SSB interview, and it will help you to answer this question as to why do you want to join Defense Forces. Then some of you answer, I want to join Defense Forces because it's my father's dream. Now there can't be a worse answer than this, right? Yes, normally it happens if a father wants to be join defense and he's not been able to do it, then he wants his son to see as an officer and join Defense Forces. Now suppose that son wanted to be a pilot, for example, right? Or he wanted to be a doctor. So but father wants him to join defense forces and be an officer. So suppose he, succumbing to the desires and this emotional pressure, he is able to join defense forces as officer, right? So earlier you had one dissatisfied person who could not become a defense officer, and now you have two dissatisfied people, one who could not become a defense officer and second who became a defense officer, because that's not his first choice. It's because of his father's desire that he is joining it, right? So that you should not do. Yes, if it is your desire and your father encourages you to join it, there can't be a better thing than this, right? And as parents also, one should give a lot of opportunities to the kids, and then we must appreciate the choice that they make. We can give them various opportunities, and choice should be theirs, because if you join a career out of your choice, then definitely you will do much better in that career than in any other career, right? So that's it for today. Take care till we meet again for the next video. And do like and share this video, guys, because I have a lot of subscribers there on the YouTube, but I don't get so many likes. So most of you are seeing this. A lot of people see the video, but you forget to like it. Your liking the video would only encourage me to give out a better and a better content in the subsequent videos. So take care. Jai Hind.